Hi lovelies, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright lovelies, lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to show you guys where there is a battle of the, Congress. We have a favorite black woman decided to set record straight away, but it's actually not sitting well with some pine-colored woman who actually told her to come outside so that they can do things handy. This got a lot of internet, reaction, and I was able to put out some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video.
Allow me to remind you that Jasmine Crockett is her. While you all are out here capping for the decorum of President Obama, Jasmine Crockett is letting the Republicans have it. Now, we've already seen how she annihilated Marjorie Taylor Greene. Well, today she had Representative Nancy Mace, her of the trans bathroom bill in the Capitol, spurting about going outside, like she ever wants to go outside with Jasmine Crockett. Let's watch.
These campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen.
Wait, before I get to Nancy Mace, did you catch the hair flip and the intentional use of child in such a disrespectful manner? Well, let's take a look at the reaction she got that she was going for.
Child, listen. I want y'all to tell me whether or not.
Do not call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I am a grown
which
woman.
of those emails actually have. Chairman, I am reclaiming my time.
You will not do that. I am not a child.
I am reclaiming my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not in order.
Order.
Point of order.
Order.
Nancy Mace hot. You got Nancy Mace out here stuttering, talking about let's take it outside. You see, she didn't jump up out that seat, did you? See, that's how you do it. Jasmine Crockett is that fire. And if the Democratic Party had more Jasmine Crockett and fewer people willing to sing kumbaya moments with people they spent over a decade calling a fascist and a threat to democracy, the Democratic Party would start to have the semblance of a backbone. Yeah, Nancy Mace doesn't want to see Jasmine Crockett outside.
So that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want.
First of all, the word that she used is not necessarily child. It's more of child, like C-H-I-L-E. And she's not calling you a child or a child. It's just like, it's like a placeholder. But what happens is you are already triggered because you're intimidated by her. So as soon as she started speaking in reference to you, you were nervous because you know you can't outsmart her. So you think that she called you a child and you start ranting and acting like a child. And invited her outside, which is crazy to me, because best comment I saw, like what she was going outside to do, get in her car and leave. Yes, that's exactly what she was, because you wasn't trying to get into no squabble with Jasmine. But my thing is this: had it been the other way around, had Jasmine invited that white woman outside to fight, everybody would have lost their minds. I wouldn't have had to see it on TikTok. It would have been all over the news how she got aggressive and threatened her with violence and all this other bullshit. But this white woman said it, and it's no big deal. I just wanted to point that out, Y'all can think what y'all want to think.
Chairman, I am reclaiming.
shout out to Jasmine Crockett because honestly, she's one of the best Congress members we have. But let's talk about what Nancy said. Not even the threat of let's take this outside, because of course I would imagine she would take that to violence. They're in Texas when they're doing this. So if you go outside, then you can defend yourself in Texas with a pew-pew. So obviously that makes sense that she would threaten that. When I say it makes sense for the type of person that Nancy is. But what bothers me the most is that she told a black woman in Congress in America that she has broken more glass ceilings. Now let's look at what a glass ceiling is. Now, a glass ceiling is a metaphor for the invisible barriers that prevent people from advancing in their careers. It's primarily used by women. Like it's to show that women have to work harder to get to positions of power or to rise the rank. So a white woman just told a black woman in America that she had to go through more glass ceilings. That doesn't even make sense. The racism is showing, and it's showing largely. It's so crazy that people don't notice this type of stuff. And it's so crazy. Like, one, Jasmine Crockett didn't even say nothing to that lady. Just, hey, your campaign's kind of ass. Like, that's literally all she said. Like, and then this lady threatened to take it outside. That's insane. Wild. Kudos to Jasmine Crockett. She's an amazing woman. Nancy, you need help. You need help. There ain't no way you broke more glass ceilings than a black woman in Congress. That doesn't make sense.
Peace world. It's so tiring just watching the levels of disrespect that black women have to deal with. Knowing on a policy level she couldn't match Jasmine Crockett at all, and on a knowledge level of said policy she couldn't do it. And we all know good and goddamn well that Jasmine Crockett would dog walk her ass, and then she would either A, want to call the cops, B, want to call her husband, or C, reach for a pew-pew because she got exactly what she wanted. And these people on TikTok want to do lipstick and all that with shells. Bro, they didn't stop making them when they made yours. Stop it. Stay in your place. Out of our faces.
Tried it. You tried it with Jasmine Crockett. You really did. You thought you were gonna eat, challenging her to a physical fight outside. What is wrong with y'all? This is the party that won. And y'all are like ready to physically fight. Like, what is up? What is going on? Is everything okay at home? All Jasmine Crockett was doing was defending trans people. And then Nancy Mace has some sort of mental breakdown or a psychotic episode and tries to physically fight her. Let's listen to the audio.
She gonna keep saying trans so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all to tell me whether or
Do not call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I am a grown
which
woman.
of those
I'm 47 years
emails
old. I have broken
actually
more
have
glass ceilings than you
Chairman,
ever
I am
will.
reclaiming my time.
You will not do that. I am not a
Chairman,
child.
I am
not a
reclaiming
child.
my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not
Okay.
in order.
Order.
Point of order.
Committee is not.
Okay.
That's what I heard. That is exactly.
Take Miss Jasmine outside for what? So you can call the cops? Come on. Damn, Jasmine Crockett is fine and smart.
She said, take it outside. Ma'am, that woman, yeah, I don't think you don't want to see that side of Dallas, Texas.
It for me to explain how people use child. But these keyboard warriors in these comments are really killing me. I love it. But also, Jasmine Crockett, you are doing the Lord's work in that floor. Oh my gosh. Now, if she wanted to get cute and get under Nancy Mace's skin, she should have said ma'am. That's pointed. When you say ma'am, I mean, when I say ma'am, it's not out of respect. Let's get that clear, okay? But child.
I'll catch that right there. That was Nancy Mace and Jasmine Crockett, and Nancy Mace just asked Jasmine Crockett if she wanted to take it outside. Which on the one hand is kind of funny because we all know Jasmine Crockett would completely wreck her. On the other hand, it's not funny because no political appointee, not a senator, not a governor, not a mayor, not a sheriff, should ever be challenging people to a fight in the parking lot like two drunks at a bar. let's be honest about something, though. The only reason Nancy Mace said what she said is because she knew Jasmine Crockett was going to be the adult in the room and ignore her offer. Nancy Mace has made her career on othering people, on being incredibly distasteful with her words towards other people, on just straight up being insulting. If she doesn't want to be called a child, her petulant ass needs to stop acting like one.
Did anybody notice how fast she pulled the microphone away from her own mouth the moment she said, "Do you want to take this outside?" She was like, "Ooh, fuck!" Thank God Crockett wasn't taking off her earrings after that statement was fucking made, because that bitch would have met her maker and whatever God that she believed in after 30 seconds outside.
Lady, are you wearing cross earrings? Are you wearing Jesus on your ears? Talking about take it outside in Congress? You're literally supposed to have decorum, ma'am. You're supposed to be able to control yourself. Have some control, okay? You sound like a child throwing a tantrum. And I should know because I'm a preschool teacher, so I see that often. And it looks exactly like what you just did. You are a child, though what Jasmine said had nothing to do with you being an actual child. You took it there because you are throwing a big baby tantrum with your Jesus Christ on your earrings.
She said we could take this outside. Ma'am, Jasmine Crockett would dog walk you to the dog park and back, to the vet and back. And I know you got that government insurance, but I don't think it's going to cover that ass whipping you're going to get.
Like, seriously, lovelies, when I saw this clip, I was like, what is going on in Congress? Like, what is it with all of the, shenanigans going all over there? You guys are actually the winning team, but your people are still not okay. You're still not happy. So Jasmine decided to, she actually is the woman she is. And she was all over, and she made a statement of, child. And in the other hand, somebody actually called you a child. And you felt offended. And now, in that process, you are actually admitting to be a child. Because she went ahead to tell her to go outside so that they can actually, show themselves. That is a childlike. People who does something like that are actually children. That means she was not even wrong calling you a child that you got provoked. And you are, proving her right that, yeah, I am a child by telling her to go outside to do what? Okay, let's just assume that, okay, it got to a point that you guys have to go outside. Do you think that you will be able to... Do you think that you will be able to defeat her? Like, let's just keep out the child thing. Let's just assume that, okay, this happened. You think that she was just going to look at you? No. She was going to correct you and flog your bum like a child that you are. She's not going to go outside with you to go, wrestle. No. She's going to go outside with you and try to correct you the way at which they correct kids when these kids misbehave. You're showing yourself. You're absolutely showing yourself. Like, I don't understand how, most of people like this think. Looking at her and the way at which she just picked so, like, you already see someone that is so angry. Like, sometimes I keep asking myself the narrative of Black women, how they actually stereotype of us as people that is so loud, so angry, bitter, and all of that. But this is just the opposite. It's just the opposite. Some of the stitches I put here, it's all about if it's the man coming out to heal. I've not seen that narration of the stereotype of black women being so angry, but I'm here in this particular stage. I'm seeing someone that already is not even happy, that someone that looks like me is in a position where they can actually have a face-to-face talk, agreement and disagreement. And now the fact that she's trying to, now she's feeling so offended, she's feeling so threatened, like, how dare you? She has not even finished talking. You are challenging her to go outside with you, to tell you that she's not even happy that Jasmine is in the position that she. But the thing is that there is nothing you guys can do about it. There is nothing you guys can do about it. Just a little piece of advice. You already wanting to go outside to show your childishness. Like, Congress people, it's not actually giving maturity, like, this is giving some group of people in a bar or in a club or something, and they decided to go outside to continue. It's not giving, like, you guys know what I mean. Oh my goodness. Anyway, lovelies, when I saw this, I thought that you guys will also see this, to see that even if they're still in the winning team, they're still not happy. Anyway, lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. And if you do not subscribe to this channel up to this extent, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. Just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. Like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.